The truth about Ashton Jeanty, it's hard to hear, hard to talk about it. People are very upset. But when you look at the numbers, there's only two ways to look at this. When people say Ashton Jeanty's crap, he's bad, he's overrated, he's a bust, I think that's the wrong way to describe this situation. You're either a believer that they figure it out in LV, or you're a believer that he's bad. And if you believe he's bad, you're a casual. If you believe he's not an elite running back, I'm talking premium running back, that's a casual take. If you're mad about his production, you're mad about the investment, the ROI on your investment, I understand. But you could word it differently, like, hey, I don't believe in this situation. I don't think it bounces back. But look at this number. This is the craziest stat you will see maybe all year long. 144 yards rushing for Ashton Jeanty. 145 rushing yards after contact. That is unbelievable when you look at it. Again, you might say, Smitty, I don't think it'll change. I accept your take. I disagree with it to a degree. I'm still worried about this situation. Is it ideal? No. But I accept your take. Smitty, I don't believe in the Raiders. I accept your take. Smitty, Ashton Jeanty's bad. He's overrated. He's not good. He's not special. Casual take. And we draft live the Wild Wild West draft, where we draft without having to worry about weeks 1, 2, or 3. We're drafting with what we know now. We're drafting weeks 4 through 17 only. We're taking it all in and more. The Fantasy Football Show begins now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
So before we get into the draft, I'm just real quickly going to add on to what we're saying here. Is Jeanty is a monster. You can believe in him or not. I don't really care. Like, they're going to make some changes. They have to make changes. They will make changes. I can't tell you if it's going to be ideal from here on out. I don't know. I know that I'm buying a Jeanty on the cheap. I'm selling Jeanty. You can do two things at the same time. If you own Jeanty, you drafted Jeanty, that is different if you drafted him than if you're trying to, acquire him. So there's two different Ashton Jeanty people here. The ones that are trying to get in the game, the ones that are trying to get out of the game. If you're trying to get out of the game, I understand it. And there's Derrick Henry. There's adding something with Jeanty to get Derrick Henry, who's also cheap right now. There's adding or doing straight up for Judkins. I get all those moves. I accept all those moves. I, Smitty, approve all those moves. But there's also the people that want to go acquire Jeanty from the panicked owners. And Jeanty is one of the best values in fantasy football 2025 from this moment moving forward. Don't forget to get on over to Underdog, promo code Smitty. We're not drafted on there tonight, but $5 plays. Play $5, get 50. Here's that link if you want to draft alongside of what we're doing tonight, just to have something to do. But ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the best buy low players walking into week number 4. And Jeanty is 100% still on this board. I think some people need to share bunk beds here. We'll put BTJ and Tootin, since they're on this anyway, over here. Jeanty is still one of the best buy lows in fantasy because you get him so cheap. It is let me lower this music. It's a little too loud. It's good music. There's no doubt. But Jeanty, is that better? Is that a little lower? I think you can still hear it, but my voice is still okay. Let's go a little more. There we go. Is that good volume? Jeanty is one of the best buy lows in fantasy because he's practically free. You don't like it, that's fine. You want to push against it, that's fine. I'm not mad at you. No one's taking a lap for not wanting to go down this journey. But Jeanty's going to bounce back to a degree. How much, I don't know. But if this stat doesn't convince you, he's special, then I don't know what to tell you. You're convinced in setting your ways. Let's get over to the draft board. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 4 minutes late. I apologize. We are ready to draft. I'm going to start the draft right now in 5, 4. This is a super flex. 3, 2, 1. Weeks 14 through 17 only. Travis, can you make sure the settings account for that? Maybe you can look at it, but I don't know. Maybe not right now. Start the draft. Are you sure you want to start the draft? I am sure. And I'm going to try to answer super chats while we go. Early trade. Let's see here. Is it too early to trade Chase? Who can I get? No. Judkins and a player. Judkins and Garrett Wilson. Judkins and you could say BTJ if you want to take a gamble, but a wide receiver and Judkins, Benson and a player. G. Willie if you want. This is so tough, man. JD5, Jalen Hurts, who I don't love Jalen Hurts. This is 6 points per TD pass. JD5 banged up, questionable still at this moment in time. I'm going to go JD5. This is weeks 4 through 17. Jalen Hurts. I think people are giving up too quickly on JD5, by the way. It's wild how many people don't even... People are like, should I trade JD5 for Indiana Jones? 0-3, so I can't mess this up. Would you trade Jamar for Amon-Ra? Absolutely. Amon-Ra is a safe play, my boy. Safe play. $20 haulers by BZ and from Jay. Jay, appreciate your $20 hauler. BZ, appreciate your $20 hauler. Thank you so much, kind sirs. Dynasty, how would you counter? I am being offered BTJ Harvey, a 28 second, a 28 third for Keenan Allen Swift, likely a 26 first, a 28 first. I'm light at tight end. I'm being offered BTJ Harvey. I don't know. I would say like for one of the first rounders. The thing is, this person should understand that Harvey and BTJ don't have first round value right now. If you're getting both of them, I could understand paying one first rounder. My counter is, are you out of your mind? The fair market value screams that neither one might even be worth a first rounder. Now, I do quietly like both of them at this value, but my counter would be stand down. My counter would be make sure... Lewis, make sure you turn off auto if you're here. I don't know if you're here or not. Just made 2 trades. My Bucky and Hunter for Jeanty and Tyler Warren. I think, look, it's a good buy low, but there's risk to it. I'd rather have Bucky in most cases, but I understand why you might do it, and I'm fine with you taking the gamble. Also, my JSN and Scat for Ibuka, BTJ, Hendy. I like that one because you're getting Hendy on top of Ibuka. I love JSN, but I'm okay with that trade, the BTJ value. Your team is nice. I think overall you did a good job. You made your team better. Those 2 trades are quite different, and there's good and bad to them. Temperature check on Penix. You asked this earlier, I think, Kendall, and I said that I think it's questionable. I give him one more week before I give up on him or anything, but I certainly don't know that I would start him this week. Depends on my options, of course. What does London plus Judkins get you for Hampton? London plus Judkins get for Hampton? What does London plus Judkins get for Hampton? What's that question mean? You mean what additional player? I don't know that you're getting maybe a lad or somebody that's under BTJ, something or along those lines. MHJ maybe. Now, quite honestly, maybe more than MHJ. Quite honestly, Hampton and Judkins could be argued as even, so it's kind of just about like what players equal to London in some ways. Thank you for the $20 hauler, Austin to the moon. Appreciate you, my guy. Evening, Smitty. This is a landscape of my team. 16-team league, 2-2. QBs, Mason, Hendy. Okay. Neighbors, Nico, Tet, Keenan Allen, Addison. Just made a trade, Addison and JCM for Chase Brown. Love that trade for Chase Brown. That's total buy low. Love the team, bro. Honestly, it's fine. Nico and Tet and Neighbors is fantastic. Maybe you're trading Keenan Allen and Mason for a slight running back upgrade. Maybe you take a gamble on Jeanty, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trading Jeanty for Henry. I'm trading Jeanty for Achane, trading Jeanty for Judkins and Benson with an additional player with those running backs. Not both of them needed, but one running back that I mentioned. And then, and then I'm going and getting Jeanty in the cases where I don't have Jeanty. If I don't have Jeanty right now, I'm buying him from the panicked owner. Trade Igbuka and Ken Walker to get Breeze, Tyreek, and Keenan. Ken Walker, Igbuka, no. I'd rather trade Ken Walker for something else, but I'm not making that trade. No, absolutely not, young man. Not doing it, not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. All right, this one's from IP. IP says, was offered Jamar Chase plus Judkins or Benson for Gibbs. I would take Jamar and Judkins or Jamar and Benson, but I'd rather have Judkins. That's a home run smash, bro. Home run smash. It is what it is. And send Dak and London for Mahomes and a super flex. I would rather have probably, it depends on your depth, TM. If your depth is good, I'd take Mahomes. If it's not good and that hurts you bad, you can't do it. Yeah, Jamar and Judkins for Gibbs is a smash, bro, because Jamar Chase is still in Gibbs' ballpark, bro. I mean, he's still in the ballpark. I'd rather have Gibbs like if you offered me Gibbs for my Jamar Chase, I'd smash it. But you throw Judkins in or Benson, I'd rather say Judkins. Maybe the Benson one's a little more questionable, but Judkins and Jamar Chase, I'd take it. I'd take it. All right, so let's look at this draft here. We've got Lamar Jackson. This is super flex. It's weeks 14 through 17. Week 4 through 17. No buys have occurred, so you don't factor that in. But Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, JD5, super flex. Jalen Hurts, Gibbs, Chase. Chase got autoed. Bijan, JJ, Puka Nacua, JT. Look at the difference in values right now. Mahomes, St. Brown, Herbert, McCaffrey, Mayfield, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Bucky Irving, Malik Neighbors. Very interesting so far. And we have no real drafts to go off of, really, that everybody can be sniping. This is going to be a normal draft probably, which is kind of nice because we don't have a lot of hype behind much of these players. Pick up Golden or Godwin off waivers. Probably, I'd say Golden. I'm not feeling much on Godwin right now, bro. Appreciate you. Super chat, CD 3-0, CD for Tet, Benson, Chase Brown. I'd take Chase Brown. I'd take Benson and Tet for Chase Brown if you're in dire straits, but you're 3-0, so I'd probably rather have CD. But love Chase Brown. If you were like 0-3, then I would get rid of Lamb. So I'd rather have Lamb, CD Lamb if I'm 3-0 like you. Rather have Jay Mason and Igbuka or Achane Debo. Achane Debo. Got Ladd and Garrett Wilson. Sutton, Worthy, Hampton, Gibbs, JMO, and JCM. Any trade ideas? Sutton or Worthy with JCM for a slight player upgrade. I'm going after Jeanty because I can. I'm going after Chase Brown because I can. I'm going after BTJ using JCM because I can. JMO for BTJ is an interesting move as well. All right, what do we got here? Lewis, if you're here, turn yourself off auto. You go to the Q tab, and then there's a toggle. But I think Lewis isn't here. Jefferson, CD Lamb. Look at the Lamb pick. Bowers, okay. Bowers and Jamar Chase. The auto thinks this is a home run. Auto thinks it's winning. Auto draft is crushing it. Man, this is tough sledding right here. Tough sledding. There's still some good players left. Nico Collins. This ADP's rough because we're not getting updates and you have to kind of scroll a little bit to even see much. I have a feeling someone's going to get a steal because the ADP data is not going to be very kind to us. And so we're going to probably have some rough, oh my God, didn't realize, he was there moments in this draft. For sure. There's definitely going to be some of those moments. I don't know what I'm going to do with this upcoming selection, to be honest with you. We're going to get a timeout here. JSN, okay. Man, it is so... this ADP is whack. It's just straight up whack, man. I don't know. We're going to have some people time out. I'm going to go Hampton here. I'm going to go Hampton. I think Hampton's worth a top 15 pick. Granted, we're in Superflex, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 2 or 3 spots ahead of ADP potentially. Or I mean behind ADP, what I would think in a 1 QB, Hampton would go in the top 15. Hampton doing it live. Okay, let's see. We got Tater with a $20 hauler. Tater, appreciate you, my boy. The ADP in this is bad. Got to look way down. Feels like we're going off preseason still. It is wild, bro. Well, we are going off preseason. They haven't had an update to it, so it's unfortunate. If I was running this thing, man, I feel like I would figure this stuff out. I wouldn't leave people. There's so much opportunity to potentially have. I don't understand. I don't understand at all why they wouldn't have somebody just updating this stuff. Even like after the Super Bowl, I'd go in and say, do a manual update, Steve. Do a manual update, Steve. I don't need to scroll down yet. Who do you guys like here? I don't want to say it because it'll ruin people's. Yeah, man. This is tough. This ADP is wild. It's wild, I tell you. I'm debating between like 3 different players right now. This is crazy. So the format is 2 QB is Superflex, 1 QB, 1 Superflex, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 additional flex at tight end. So 1 quarterback, 1 Superflex, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 additional wide receiver, running back, tight end flex, and then a tight end. Jeez, man. Rice, it's solid. It's early, but it's solid. Three games. Woo. Bijan, Achan, okay. I just figure running backs are going to fly. And there's so many players that are in flux right now. I wanted to get some solid production. I think Hampton and Judkins are both top 12 running backs. Go forward. I think JD5 is a risky play. I could have went Mahomey or something, and I thought about it, but I really thought about Mahomey. I thought that would be a fun pick, but I decided to go JD5. JD5 bounce back. Let me see if I got another super chat I need to answer here. Cody, appreciate your $10 hauler. Cody, here it is. Sorry about the wait. Trying to answer these as they come in. 10-man PPR. Love Dak, Bijan, Hampton, Warren, Hendy. Okay, Hampton, that's great. It's great running back stable, bro. Love will be okay. Nico, BTJ, Rice. Look, Rice comes back. You'll be fine. BTJ's a good bet here. Ted McMillan, I love this team. Only thing I'm even trying to do, trade Jalen Warren and for Jeanty, of course. So Kraft, Pickens, throw either one in, BTJ and Kraft. Or Jalen Warren and Kraft, Jalen Warren and Pickens, Jalen Warren and Tet. I'd consider Tet, given that you've got those receivers. I consider Tet for Jeanty, to be honest. Many might not do that, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that gamble, but I'd rather not. If you can get away with using those other ideas, then those are much more league-winning moves. This auto pick team is my roster. I'm cooked. Nick, make sure you turn off your auto, bro. Nick, you're not that cooked. I mean, but Nick, turn off your auto, bro. Go into your queue. When you pull up the players, click on the second tab, which is queue, and then there should be an auto pick toggle. Just turn that off. Oh, Nick is just saying that's his team. Never mind. I thought Nick was. I'm like, why is your name Lewis? But Nick is just saying that's his team, like he has in his league. Okay, I got you, bro. You tricked me there, bro. Got offered Tyreek Hill and Judkins and Quentin Johnston for Justin Jefferson. I'd rather have Justin Jefferson. I don't believe in Hill. Some might take that trade. I'm not. Be right back. Be right back. All right, super chat here by New Levels. My team is 2-1. Mahomes, Bucky, JCM, Buka. How many people we got in the building here? 3:30. It's a late night. I get it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. My team is 2-1. This is a super flex weeks 4 through 17 only. Weeks 1, 2, and 3 do not count towards scoring. Nothing. This is weeks 4 through 17. So you got to draft for that. This is the Wild Wild West draft. It's super flex. It's just a real interesting, I think, take on. I don't think the ADP matters anymore anyway, so I'm going to lower that down. It's a real interesting take on trying to decide like what we think moving forward. I think it's an awesome concept to deploy for all you watching. Mahomes, Bucky, JC Mbuka, BTJ, Pickens, Hendy, Harvey, Rice, Benson. Any upgrade suggestions? I'd probably say with this squad, man. I like the team. I'm probably trying to move JCM and Pickens, JCM and BTJ for one better player. And I'm probably looking for a wide receiver because I think your running backs will be just fine. So you're looking for Honestly, JCM for BTJ, I've been saying that, but you own him, so that can't be done here. Maybe Ladd, JCM for Ladd. Maybe JCM and Pickens, or JCM and... You got to wait for Harvey. A.O. Manor might get something, I guess. You could go A.O. Manor and JCM for a slight wide receiver upgrade. Debo. I think Ladd fits the bill. Ladd's got a really nice value go forward. Benson getting taken. Mahomes, Bucky, Prescott, Benson. Not bad. I'm going to be in some trouble if Jaden Daniels doesn't go. Let me ask Kruger what's up with that. Kruger, what's the latest on Jaden Daniels playing week number 4 with that knee injury?
Smitty. All right, Smitty.
Come on, stop interrupting yourself, bro.
You got it. So, as of right now, it looks like Jaden Daniels is actually trending towards playing in week 4. The latest word is that his knee injury isn't as serious as people feared, and the coaching staff is pretty optimistic. So, for now...
I don't even know if I believe him. Smitty, you missed my super chat last live stream. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? Lamb or McBride? Lamb for McBride and Rice. I remember this one, bro. I remember answering this. Rice and McBride by a mile, because Lamb and Rice are both kind of in waiting about this. You know, you're getting Rice back maybe before you're getting Lamb back. And then you're getting McBride to boot. Like, it's a win-win-win across the board, Matt. I think the better way to put it is you went on a potty break, and I don't blame you because there's a long wait, so I apologize, Matt. But I remember answering that question. Got Keenan and Golden. Do I drop one for Luther? I would drop Keon Coleman. Got offer Pickens and Monty for Evans and Swift. Take Monty and Pickens and run. Try and flip Monty, though. Love and Fields. Trade my 4th running back Pollard for Caleb. Absolutely. Even a person that doesn't love Caleb, like if you need a quarterback, that's fine. Or Pickens for Herbert. I'd rather do that. Herbert's a boss, bro. 2-1 Mahomes, Bucky. Oh, did I even finish this one? Yeah, I did. Thank you. And, you know, Judkins would be a good player to go trade for. Thank New Levels. Appreciate you. This one from Big Homie. Big Homie, appreciate you, my boy. Turbo Ricky. Oh, okay. He didn't go on. I thought he went on auto. 10-man PPR. Caleb, Love, Gibbs, Chase. Pendy. Is that Chase Brown or Jamar Chase? You didn't say. It's in between all your running backs, though, so that's why I mean, Big Homie, I don't know, bro. Tell me what Chase we're talking about. I imagine that's Jamar Chase. So Jamar Chase, Gibbs, Hendy, Tootin, Harvey, AJB, Zay, Buka, Debo. Love the team, bro. Don't drop Hunter. I know everybody wants to. Benson, Rice. Okay, Benson, Rice on waivers. Who should I add to drop? I mean, bro, I don't know why you leave those guys on waivers. Jennings, drop Jennings. Drop, jeez, bro. Probably drop Fannin. You could drop Hunter, but I don't want to drop Hunter. I'd drop Fannin, I suppose, since you got Warren. Warren's fine. 3rd on the waiver. How'd you leave Benson and Rice out there, though, bro? How'd you leave Benson and Rice out there for Jennings and Fannin, big homie? How in the hell did you do that? Why in the hell would you leave Rice out there or Benson? Especially Rice, though. For Jennings? Jawan Jennings? 3rd and Jawan? Cut those guys immediately. Can you win the championship? Yeah, I mean, you get Rice or Benson, yeah. Let's go. All right, I better start looking at the players here. So we got... So hard to know who might be hiding somewhere. You don't know. You just don't know. You don't know who's hiding anywhere. Like Jordan Mason's way down there. Like you gotta go find him. This is hard. I thought they'd have something updated. I mean, come on, man. Can't they use like? I mean, I guess you can't even sort by like standings or projections or something, can you? Sutton. Let's go. Devontae Adams. That's not a bad wide receiver one with this build. I just can't tell if I'm missing somebody. I'm looking through here. Ted McMillan, nice pick. That's one that's kind of hiding in a way. Kyler Murray, good pick. Damn, man, this is so tough. This is so tough. It's so tough to know what to do here. I like my Adams pick. Breece Hall, nice pick. Okay, so Lamar, Jacobs, Pickens, Murray, Hall. Travis has Josh Allen, Jeanty, Igbuka, Ted McMillan. I've got JD5, Hampton, Judkins, Adams. Hurts, Juju Smith-Schuster. JSN. Hurts, JSN, Caleb, Sutton. Gibbs, Nico, Rice, Darnold. I like what that team could be, but that Rice thing is going to hurt. Chase, Bowers, London, MHJ, and Lewis is still on auto. He's not going to... It's going to look worse as it goes, I think, because of the auto. Bijan, Achane, and Wilson's pretty damn good. That's really good. Javonte. Okay. Man... Go Debo. So Debo, JD5, Adams, Judkins, Hampton. You know, it's weird because my team, it doesn't look... It doesn't look like my team is, you know what I mean? Like, you look at it and you're like, Hampton, Judkins, even though we know what the values they hold right now, play the Debo song. I know, I gotta find that Debo song somewhere. Let me see if I can find it somewhere. Debo, pull back your bow. I tried to play it, but it wouldn't play it. Debo, pull back your bow. I think I have it right here. Hold on.
Ho, and let the touchdowns go straight into your hands in the end zone. Mama Debo. Oh, you like Debo then, huh?
I like it. I love it. We got to use that. When Debo scores, we're using that. I'm going to put that into a video. Thanks, Denny.
Debo, please make me. I love it. Debo, draw back your bow and let my fantasy go straight into Smitty's house.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's go to the super chats here.
Come on.
I'm in a vacuum dynasty. My JT for Rice, Tootin, JT, no question. I wanted Devontae U. Good draft. Thank you, Tatered Sandwich. Sorry about that. Non-PPR, one of London, Walker, Buka for BTJ. Come on, man. J.O., why would you even put Buka? That's so disrespectful. Honestly, I don't hate like Walker for BTJ. Because, but I think probably not. I'd probably try and buy BTJ cheaper. But you're not crazy to try that. You're not. It's not crazy. I also think this Chase Brown auto was a great auto pick, to be honest. I mean, we're talking about the 5th round. I almost took Chase Brown instead of Debo. I still think there's some upside there. Chase Brown, not Jamar Chase, bro. Well, most people, big homie, don't write Chase in there. Because of Jamar Chase, you know what I mean? But I would say that based on what you sent, what was a big homie that you put? Should I add? You still, all the advice stays the same though. Go get your Rashi Rice. Why did you leave him on the waiver wire, big homie? Rashi Rice over Jawan Jennings? Come on, man. I'm still baffled by that. It still bothers me, big homie. It still bothers me. Rice is a top 5 wide receiver when he's back. Maybe you still get him, though. I mean, people have been leaving him on waivers, big homie. Grab him now. I bet you still get him, though. You know? And then you'll be able to... Like, I don't even know if you should prioritize, what was it, Benson? And get Benson and then also get Rice. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody left him out there, I don't know. It's hard to say. Smitty, you're outdated, says Hog. Thanks, Hog. Yet here you are. I don't know what kind of hate that was, Hog. I'm not sure if you're even hating on me or not, but it sounds like it. I'm outdated. How am I outdated, Hog? What are you trying to say about me, Hog? Tell me. Thoughts on Puka versus Jamar Chase, and Trey Benson? I'd probably rather have Jamar Chase and Trey Benson. Benson's a huge piece to make that potential even lean toward Puka. Even Steven, but lean toward Puka because of the situation. It makes that all the more I want to go Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? And then this one here from Ben. Ben, appreciate you. 10-team 0-3. Season's over. No. Trade advice. Season's not over at 0-3, bro. You did get hit with some injuries. Bucky Hall's not bad, bro. Let's use Mason right now while you can. Mason in London for Puka, for Nico, for St. Brown. Mason in London for JJ and something. Lamb for JJ. Lamb and maybe Monty for JJ. What about Lamb and Monty for JJ? London and Mason for... Henry? Then you got JJ, AJ, Pickens, Henry, Bucky, Hall. Then you got a championship on your team, Ben? You gonna give up when you got a championship staring in your face, pal? And what Hog, are you making? Yeah, Chase Brown is in the pits and double hockey sticks. What are you saying? I am not. You bash me for James Cook. I'm not. So you're not hating on me. Yet you're revengeful based on your comment. That's what you're doing. Ran out of time on my last pick for Laporta auto. Shake my head. Wish I autoed Chase Brown like the other guy. Dang. Sorry, Tatered. Tatered to the moon. Tatered to the moon. Doing it live, Tatered. My Benson and Laporta for McBride. I think I'd rather have Laporta and Benson. CMC for Nico and Jeanty. I mean, we're getting closer, but like that still feels like Jeanty should be cheaper than that. I'm sorry, yeah. So I think I'd probably try and get a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like you can get a BTJ for free or a Benson or a Judkins or something like that. Like I really think CMC's got that kind of value. If not, you wait another week potentially. But I don't hate that trade in theory, like what I think it will do, but the fair market value does command that you're still not getting enough. I think the chat would agree on that. Chat, do you agree on that? He could get more than Jeanty right now with Nico, or do you like that? Debo, hold back your bow. Man, I don't even know what I gotta go like looking through the ADPs. It's crazy. Like there's so many players that are just out of whack. It's so amazing. This gives you a sense of how bad the year is going, how upside down, how topsy-turvy the year is. It's a crazy year. Such a wild year. Such a wild year. I mean, wow. Unbelievable. I know we're all going to forget somebody. Someone's going to be like way down there. Oh, boy. Doing it live. I don't know, man. Tyreek Hill. I was wondering when he was going to go. I'm glad he went before my pick because I wouldn't have to take him. So thank you. Thank you, broski. It's not bad value, though. It's just... See, I appreciate you. Hey, Smitty, which side would you rather have in a PPR? Bijan, Kyren, and Mark Andrews, or Jacobs, Mason, and JJ and Scatterbo? Wow. Bijan, Kyren, Andrews, Jacobs, Mason, JJ, Scatterbo. So... Bijan and JJ, we give a solid advantage to the Bijan side. So if we take those guys out of the equation and we say huge advantage to the Bijan to kick off the rest of this, argument. Kyren, Mark Andrews versus Jacobs, Mason, and Scat. Kyren, Mark Andrews versus Jacobs, Mason, Scat. I'm going to say Kyren Bijan at the end of the day. Very, very tough call, though. There's definitely arguments to be made. Definitely. Trade any or hold 12-man Josh Allen, JSN, T-Mac, Bijan, Bucky, Kyle Pitts, Buka. Like the team, Dylan Sampson. I think you're fine. You're fine at RB. Your receivers are off the hook with JSN, Tet, and Book. Put Buka in your second wide receiver spot, please. Show him some respect. Ted is your flex. Buka is your wide receiver 2 or 1. JSN and Buka. Bucky, Bijan. You're good. You're good. And there's nothing to really trade here. You'd be dividing up something. I'd just say hold. Your team's really, really solid. And Cryy with the $9.99 holla. My boy, let me answer you as soon as I draft here. Man. I'm going to look at quarterbacks here. Stroud, Fields. I kind of feel like Fields will rebound, but this could be like a dagger in not my season, but it could be a huge misstep. Huge. Or it could be a huge pick. I know everybody's been contemplating taking him. There's monster upside. I mean, they're talking about, can you guarantee that he has the job still? The latest news on Justin Fields, by the way. Glenn Cryptic on Justin Fields as QB1. Still the same information. Still the same information. Cryy, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to handle this in 1 second. We got Devin H with the super chat. James Will with the super chat. James, appreciate you. Let me put you right here, pal. And then Cryy 0-3 traded CD for Buka and Hendy. Love that. The squad is now Kyler, Jeanty, Hendy, London, Buka, Waddle, Worthy, McBride, Bench, Pollard, JCM, Chubb. Like the team. Only moves I would look. Good job. Pollard, JCM, Waddle, Worthy. Combos of those guys. To maybe get like a BTJ or Benson, or you're not going to get Judkins probably, but maybe Ladd McConkey is a good pick, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Solid, bro. Solid team. London and Pollard, London and JCM, London and Worthy, London and Waddle to upgrade London slightly, just slightly. Type. I was really hoping Ladd McConkey would have fallen in this draft. Really counting on that. Oh, man. This is wild. I got a long wait. I kind of got to take my shots here. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to swing big on RJ. That still seems so crazy. He's getting drafted I mean, his ADP's here, but it isn't really because his ADP doesn't count. But I mean, I'm banking on the two HHH and associate running backs here. I really think Harvey, even if I have to wait 2 or 3 weeks, I'm fine waiting. I don't know. What team do I like the best here? I love the Bijan, Achane, May, Garrett Wilson start. Not a huge fan of T. Higgins. Laporta's questionable, but you got JJ Lamb, but you're waiting on Lamb. BTJ, McConkey, Warren, David Montgomery, Ricky. It's an interesting team. Let me go over here, and so that's Ricky. So this one, Puka Nacua, Barkley, Love, Purdy, Kenneth Walker, ETN. Interesting squad for sure. I like a lot of it. Taylor, Neighbors, Kyron. This team's fantastic. Then the wide receivers, though. Pearsall and Hill could be really good. You're going to live and die by those, but those are good gambles to take at that point. Mahomes, Bucky, Prescott, Trey Benson, Flowers, McLaurin, who's very questionable situation right now, but it could work out if he only misses the one game. St. Brown, James Cook, Adunze, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, Chuba, Quentin Johnston, Herbert, Henry, Nix, Henderson, Keenan Allen. This is a 14-teamer. This is tough. McCaffrey, Baker, McBride, AJB, Stafford, Olave. Interesting. Pretty well-balanced teams. Lamar, Jacobs, Pickens, Murray, Hall, Devontae Smith, Dobbins. Travis says Josh Allen, Jeanty, Buka, Tet McMillan, Javonte, Tootin, Myers. Your boy Smitty's got Jaden Daniels, Hampton, Judkins, Adams, Debo, Fields, and Harvey. Hurd, Smith, Caleb, Sutton, Scat, Krosky, Gibbs, Collins, Rice, Darnold, Mason. And then the auto team still looking solid. Damn. Chase, this is probably going to win it. Chase, Bowers. It's a good team. Chase, Bowers, London. MHJ was, by ADP because it's autoed. Chase Brown, DK, Stroud. Imagine telling somebody in a time machine, we go back in time and go, bro, you're going to auto on Chase, Bowers, London, MHJ, Chase Brown, DK. What a season. What a season. Unbelievable season that we're enduring here as a human species. Freaking auto 2 times out. You got a 60-second thing, tatered. A 60-second clock. We're used to 20 seconds, my boy. Tater, thank you. 1 and 5 rest of season. Sutton, Worthy, JCM, Harvey, Henderson. Henderson, then Sutton, then Harvey, then JCM, then Worthy in that order. Thank you for the super chat, my boy. Let me put this one over here. Thank you for the super chat. Let me put James Will. Appreciate you. I may have put this one on screen twice, but if so, I'll just delete it. No big deal. Don't want to miss it, so that's why I'm doing it, just to be careful and safe. James to the moon. Thank you, James Will. Cry, CD for Buka, and Hendy squad is now. It's a great team, bro. I think I told you already the advice. Yeah, already handled that one. Thank you. James Will with the $10 hauler, 14 team, which we're doing right now. I'm 2-1. QB, May, Penix, Hubbard, Jeanty, Sharps, Harvey, Aaron Jones, London, Wilson. Should I do anything or wait? I'd like to think that you can get something right now. I like Rice. I wait on that if you can. You're 2-1, so it's a good. Rice is a good wait for you. May solid. Hubbard, Jeanty, Harvey. With Garrett Wilson, London. You almost can't do anything, bro. If you could trade like London and Sharps to the Walker owner, or Kincaid and Sharps to the Walker owner, or maybe they got a tight end upgrade, or Sharps to the Walker owner to upgrade Rice or Olave or Garrett Wilson. Now, given that you have, it's the only thing you can do. I mean, you could bank on, that's the only thing you can do, bro. I don't think there's anything else you can do. Sharps to the Walker owner for a quarterback upgrade, for a wide receiver upgrade, for a Jeanty upgrade, for a Harvey upgrade, for a that's it. That's the only thing. Tight end upgrade. That's probably your best bet. Past that, if that person's not willing to trade with you, I think you're waiting, bro. Do I have Rashee Rice too? Forgot to mention that. Okay, thank you, pal. Appreciate you dropping that super chat. My man. Plenty of time. I also work in 2 hours and I'm drafting. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Tater Sandwich. What a commitment you have to this channel, my boy. What a commitment. Got to work in 2 hours. That's crazy, bro. I like the way you work. I'm gonna drop hopefully I'll drop a video for you at 7:30, so while you're barely awake, you can also watch the show then. Really be productive at work. Traded my Saquon and Buka for Olave, Kyron, and Benson. I wouldn't have done that, man. I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that. Saquon and Buka for Olave, Kyron, and Benson. I wouldn't have done that. That's so much value on the other side. I'm sorry. I always hate to tell people that. Still have Chase Brown, Hendy. Approve the trade. I'm gonna say no. I think the chat's gonna say no on that. Chat, you're in agreement with me, right? Man, I'm sorry. You still could trade like MHJ and Chase Brown for one running back, like Achane or an upgrade. I like Kyron and Ben. I'm not trying to get rid of him or anything. I think MHJ and London for one better wide receiver, like Nico or St. Brown or something like that. Tyler Warren could be traded with MHJ for some sort of massive wide receiver upgrade, but I also still think your team can win with this. It's just I do think that was a step down. I just wouldn't have probably done that trade personally. Shoddy, thank you for the super chat though, and don't beat yourself up over it just because I think that. I might be wrong. Trade ideas: 2-1, full PPR, 6 points per TD, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Bo, Jeanty, Kyron, JSM, Buka, Kraft, Hall. Bench is BTJ, Debo, Devontae Smith. You're probably trying to move like Kraft. I mean, you can move Kraft and Debo or Kraft and BTJ or Kraft and D Smith to upgrade Kraft. You could go into a Tyler Warren using a Devontae Smith, or use Kraft and Hall to go get Achane, to go get something like that. I'd go after Henry. I'd go after Saquon. I'd go after those players using Jeanty and BTJ, or Jeanty and Debo, Jeanty and D Smith, Jeanty for Judkins and something. If you can do a 2 for 2, give up Devontae Smith and get a little bit of a wide receiver bump. Those are all things that I would. Thank you very much for your super chat, my boy. 14 team PPR. I'm in 2-1. I have Drake May, Penix Jr., Running backs Hubbard, Jeanty, Sharps, Harvey, Aaron Jones. Wide receivers London, Wilson, Olave, Rice. Thoughts, should I do anything? I'd probably say a lot of your teams look the same, man. It's like looking at the same roster sometimes. London, Wilson, Olave. Love Wilson, love Rice, love London. I think I answered this one already. That's why this one looks familiar. Yeah, I already did this one. I did do it. It's hard to know. Some of them look so similar. Fannin, I already gave advice on that one. ETN, I started to give the same advice. I'm like, I've done this one. Beth, thank you becoming a loyal member. ETN, Tootin, Worthy, Kittle for London, RJ, Dobbins, Fannin. ETN, Tootin, Worthy, Kittle for London, RJ, Dobbins, Fannin. Give me the Worthy, Kittle, ETN, Tootin. Because you get both the running backs, that's a pretty good move. Solid move. I'll be watching if so, bro. Thank you, Tater Sandwich, man. How you living on 2 hours? I mean, I don't sleep a lot myself, but I could also, if I wanted to. Well, I can't. Sometimes I'm live and I have to stay live. Like, there's no hope for taking a nap for another 2 or 3 hours. Traded Tillman Booty for a BTJ. I like that trade. That's a really good trade. Mac, 2 against 0.2, lost 0.2 against Lamar. Damn. Now 1 and 2. Scat, Alvin, Nico, Amon-Ra. I like the team. What trades? I don't know that you have a lot of movability, though. Unfortunately. I mean, two amazing wide receivers in Nico and Amon-Ra, but I don't know if I'm trading them. So, like, Tet and Alvin for Henry. Tet and Scat for, JT or something like that. Saquon. Massive upgrade at running back. Alvin and Tet for a running back upgrade. That's my move for you, Mac. Nico, Tet, Sharps, Fannin for Gibbs, Ladd, Scat. Nico. So take out Nico, Gibbs. You're up by a lot so far. And then Tet, Sharps, Fannin for Ladd, Scat. Give me the Gibbs side by a mile. I just had to break it down that way. By a mile, bro. Jeffrey, thank you. Trade DK and ETN for JJ. I'd take JJ because, if you had Tootin in there, it'd be closer, but I think I might still take JJ, but I'd definitely take JJ with no Tootin listed in there. 10-man PPR, have 1 and 2. How do I fix this team? You're going to be patient with it because you got Scat coming up. You got Hendy, Jeanty. I still believe in Jeanty to a degree. Pickens, Worthy, Waddle, Wandell, Scat. Pickens should be great here. Worthy and MHJ, Worthy and Waddle, both of them to try and get I'd take a gamble on BTJ. I'm up right now in the draft. Nobody's left from my queue. Jeez. I don't know. I mean, I got a scan down here. I don't know what we're doing back here. What in the hell? What'd you guys do to the... I'm going to time out. 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 I didn't want to pick that. That was in my queue. But I do think it'll become valuable. It's not what I wanted to pick, though. Not what I wanted to do with that pick. Now I got to comb through and try and make up for that. I don't know, man. You guys literally raided the player pool. Nice drafting. I mean, there's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. I'm like 70 wide receivers down. That's wild. All right, Tyler says 10-team PPR. I'm 1-2. How do I fix this team? Again, bro, I'm using MHJ and Worthy, MHJ and Waddle. I'm going after BTJ. BTJ is a good gamble to take. Other wide receivers, it would be good gambles to take for you. I guess, I'm trying to get London. People are scared of London, bro. I think you could trade MHJ and Worthy for London. I think you could trade MHJ and Waddle for London. I think getting a London for you might be that one move you need. I'm not saying it'll for sure work, but it's a good shot in the dark, bro. Rest of the season, Hunter, Henry, or Dalton Kincaid. Kincaid's been balling out, bro. I'm going to take a gamble on Travis Hunter here. As a wide receiver 3 for me. I think he'll turn it around at some point. Rest of season, Hunter Henry or Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid. This one here from my boy 80. 80 says, full PPR, what's the big move I'm making soon? Mahomes, Jeanty, Judkins, K9 Sharps, Hendy. I love Jeanty, Judkins, I love Jeanty, Judkins, and Hendy. And you got Harvey and Tootin. Love that. So let's trade K9 and Sharps for a wide receiver. Let's trade K9 Sharps and Parasol for a top 5 wide receiver, top 6 wide receiver. I might even trade Kenneth Walker and Sharps for Lamb. Straight up. And then Parasol for BTJ. Try that, bro. People might think I'm crazy and say I'd rather have Parasol, but give me BTJ and give me, London for Sharps and Walker. But I'd definitely take Lamb. I think your team would be unreal if you do those two moves. Hurts, Achane, Hampton, Judkins, Mason, Warren, Lamb, Rice. Solid squad here. League mate wants to give me Garrett Wilson. What do you think I give up? Garrett Wilson. Keenan Allen's a good one. J-Mo, I don't know if you get the value. Kittle and Keenan Allen for Garrett Wilson, maybe? I don't even know if that's too much. That might be too much. Kittle and J-Mo. I think Keenan Allen could drop off a little bit as the season moves along. Like, he's older, and so he's fresh right now. I think Glad overtakes him at some point. I really do believe that. But I think Keenan Allen's still solid. But I don't know. I probably look to do something along those lines. Not giving up Lamb or Rice. I guess I give Jaylen Warren, bro. Jaylen Warren and Keenan Allen. And then keep Kittle. There you go. There you go, bro. Try those, but in that order, reverse order, the last one I just said. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you dropping the super chat.
Come on.
Oh, man, let me move this over. You don't need my full mug. Let's see that, and then let's do... that. There, a little bit more real estate. So what do you guys think of the teams right now? Draft is fun. Go Team 4. Mashed potatoes, says Evan. Evan, thank you for the super chat. Evan likes Team 4. Team 4. Is that you, Evan? Or no? No, that's not you. Hertz, JSN, Caleb, Sutton, Scatterboo, Krosky, Merritt, Kamara, Kean Coleman, Kincaid. Team 4 might be... I bet you that might be a significant other or something. Right, Evan? No? I don't know. Seemed like a show of support. Mashed potatoes. What do you guys think so far of these teams? Am I getting enough value getting Scat and Burden for Chase Brown? I don't think so. I like Scat a lot, but I'm not. I mean, maybe Scat's better than Chase Brown, bro. Chase Brown's situation it sucks, but I still feel like the volume's going to go through him, and Browning will be better. You know? Does anybody agree? What are we thinking, Scat? I just feel like I'm good, Cole. How you doing? Crazy 14-team draft. About to fall asleep. Trying to do my best. Tater Sandwich is passing out. Well, you've already autoed enough. You could just let it take over, bro. Tater Sandwich is... You're 50% autoed anyway. Just let it go, bro. Just kidding. Tatered, I pretty much auto one time as well. I mean, I had plenty of time to look it up, but I didn't do anything about it. I just sat there, and then I got Brian Robinson Jr., which I had him in my queue. So granted, I wanted him at some point, maybe. What did Sick Nasty say? Shoddy said, same here, Sick Nasty. I'm curious what you guys were even talking about. Shoddy, yeah, I was hoping for a good show. I need to put out the fire pretty soon. What player are you guys talking about? All right, I got to start looking for a player. Otherwise, I'm going to be screwed because I'm combing through. You guys have literally picked off every, solid option. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. I guess I have a player in mind, but damn, man, there's just nothing left. There's nothing left. How many more rounds do we have? Jeez, man. I'm just hoping to find a gem as I'm scrolling. Like there's somebody that we all are like, oh my God, remember him? Whoever finds that person's going to win the league. But I've combed through it. I don't think there's anything. I've pretty much gone through the entire list of players. And I don't see a single player. I cannot identify, through a glance at least, a single player that is some hidden gem monster. But I do have a couple pretty solid picks that I think will work out well for my team, but I don't know. I'll go Blake Corum here. I think that could be a good trade piece for me too with the Kyron owner. Sorry, didn't mean to snipe you. I don't know if he would have lasted to you anyway. No, Tootin's gone. There's nobody left, bro. I combed through the whole thing. I mean, Tootin's good. That's a good pick. There's just nothing like substantial left. Nothing crazy starter. Evan says, oh, it's you? Okay. Go Team 4. It's me. Evan, good job. I like your team. Team 4, Hertz, JSN, Caleb, Sutton, Scattaboo. You need Kamara and Scattaboo to step up. If they do, you got a real good shot. Pick up Luther, Burden, or Turpin. Probably Burden, but it's close. Turpin should be used a hell of a lot the next couple of weeks. Boca, BTJ, London, Tet. Rank them rest of season trying to ship DJ and Evans. I would say Buka, London, Tet, BTJ in that order. What do you think, Smitty? Just traded Jalen Warren Pickens for Jeanty Olave. I'm fine with that move. That's a buy low on Jeanty that I can get behind for sure, bro. Monte Smith for Ted, and Hendy. I take Tet and Hendy. Kyron Monty, Ron. Yeah, that's a good move. I think you mean Tet. Nice job. I'll cuff Dylan Sampson to Judkins. Got a lot of RBs. Only got 3 wide receivers, but you're only required to start 2, but I still need to acquire some more. Not unusual for me. I don't know if you can pull up other comments from earlier so you see the team. I don't have access. I mean, I can pull up from this show. Is that what you mean? Okay. But I just traded Pollard, JCM, and Hunter for BTJ and Benson. Well, I don't even need to pull anything up. I like that trade. BTJ, Benson's great. And then maybe you're moving potentially BTJ and JCM for a Judkins or someone like that, or, you know, something crafty. But I like that trade, BTJ. Yeah. Team 4, you timed out. Go Team 4. That's right, I timed out. Need help, Smitty. Currently 1 and 2, 12-team PPR. Jamar, Jeanty, Etienne, Javonte, Tootin, Marks, Evan, Mike Evans, Igbuka, Worthy, Kittle, and Joku sent you a possible trade. I don't see another. Sent you a possible trade. I don't know what you mean by that. Lamar, Jeanty, Etienne. I'll evaluate your team, but I don't know what you mean by that. Jeanty, Etienne, Javonte, Tootin, Marks. Maybe you sent another message and I answered it first. I don't know what you mean here, Devin. But anyway, Jeanty, Etienne, Javonte, Tootin. I like that you got the Etienne Tootin stack. Jeanty will come around. Javonte, I'm tempted to move Javonte now with Worthy to get a Garrett Wilson or higher wide receiver, or Mike Evans and Javonte for a wide receiver, just because I feel like you're really secure at Etienne Tootin and Jeanty, and I worry about Igbuka and the wide receivers. Mike Evans being down for 3 to 4 weeks, maybe longer. Kittle and Worthy for Igbuka. It seems like I'm sorry, not Igbuka. Kittle and Worthy for BTJ would be pretty decent for you. Kittle and Worthy for Garrett Wilson. Worthy for Ladd. Mike Evans for Ladd. Javonte for Ladd and something. Thank you, my boy, for the super chat. Appreciate you. How many rounds is this draft? 2. Oh, good. Only 2 more. Tater Sandwich, you still up? You can go to bed. Get about an hour and a half of shut-eye. Phone lines are open for... I'm only going to add a few of you. Travis, you can call in if you want. I'm just going to open it briefly. I'm not even going to post the number. The usual suspects that have it, dial in. Want to get in, but I'm not going to add everybody. When I say it's done, don't keep calling in. Because I probably will not keep adding people once I cut it off. Scotty Doo, you're live.
Hey, quick question. I got off. I don't know. Do we believe in Chase, Jamar Chase, or
Why would we not believe? Why would we not believe? Hold on, let me merge this call. Mute yourself and turn down the background noise. I'll be right with you. Scotty Doo, why will we not believe in Jamar Chase? I mean, we definitely are down on him. His situation got a lot worse, but I mean, believe in him? Of course we believe in him. It's just a matter of how much does he take a hit. You know, do we like Puka in second round more? Yeah. JJ Moore, probably, yeah. Then again, JJ's not.
I got a trade offer. But I'm probably leaning more towards no, but it's not like a terrible offer. But for my Jamar Chase and my Andy and Jeanty.
I'm sorry, say it again. Jamar Chase and who?
And Hendy for Jeanty and Sutton.
Hendy. Why would you do that?
I mean, I'm not going to accept it. I just wanted to hear what your thoughts are. But.
Yeah, so my thoughts are hell no. I mean, look at it from the perspective of Jamar Chase is the best player in the deal, and Hendy might be the second best player in the deal. And I like Sutton. I'm not trying to crap on Sutton, but I think Hendy's about to rise up. Chase is still the best player in the deal. I love buying Jeanty low. You're buying Jeanty like he's on draft day, bro. If you did that. So, I mean, if you're trading Jamar Chase away, right? If you were trading him away, you go get like Judkins and Garrett Wilson or something. You know, Benson and...
Oh, come on, dude.
You know, I think everyone's falling asleep or something. King King, turn off your auto real quick, King. Hold on 1 second. Turn off your auto. Go to players, and then click on the Q tab. And then there's a toggle. It says auto. Turn it off real quickly, or King, you're going to auto this next pick. Turn it off, King.
So he has his top players are Jeanty for the running back position, Jeanty, Taylor, and then receivers.
Scotty, I can't go through. I can't process all that while I'm in the middle of a draft. You're going to have to give me like 1-for-1 questions. I can't analyze the whole thing. You're going to have to help me out because I'm in the middle of running a show.
Jonathan Taylor.
Jeanty for Jonathan Taylor. You're not going to get Jeanty.
No, instead of Jeanty, Jonathan Taylor.
So you be getting JT for Chase.
JT and Sutton for Chase and Hendy.
Oh, come on, dude.
King. Okay, King, you're back. Good. Gary autoed. It's okay, Gary. So Chase and Hendy for JT and Sutton.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like that one. Chat, we in agreement that this is the JT Sutton side's better? I mean, it's arguable for sure. Anybody that says it's not arguable, it's crazy talk. It's just a matter of right now, JT and Sutton are better. I think I'd take that. I think the chat's already agreeing. Yeah.
JT and Sutton over Chase and
yeah, but
Hendy.
You think he's going to do that all of a sudden? You think he's going to just switch gears and be like, hey, we're talking about this, but how about you throw JT in? Nah, he's not going to, but he's going to slam the door in your face. But anyway.
Well, I just got a counter. Let's see if it happens.
All right, Scotty, dude, got to go. Appreciate you. Adam, you're live as quickly as you can, Adam. I can't go through a whole gauntlet of things. You got to have a one real simple question.
I'm on teammate. I'm drafting with you. I just want to know you played before.
Teammate, let's see here. 1.7. Let me highlight it here.
I think that was a crazy land pick.
Team 8. Let me highlight it. Okay. So Ricky. Oh, Ricky. So you're
Yes,
Adam. You says Adam,
I
but
don't know.
you don't know why
I
it
don't
says
know why
that.
it keeps going like that.
Okay, I gotta remember that that's you, bro. Okay, gotcha.
Dude.
I'll remember it here in the noggin from here on out. Okay, I'll try. You're on the clock, by the way. You're on the clock.
Yeah.
JJ Lamb, was it a crazy Lamb pick? I don't want to say it was crazy, but it does put you behind the 8 ball, especially when you grab BTJ. But maybe BTJ counterbalances that. You know, you never know. Maybe if he bounces back, that'll carry you. I think where you maybe made a mistake was going Lad instead of trying to get an RB in the room, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was kind of like, I was upset that somebody took Handy, so I was kind of, and Benson, so I was kind of like, man, I might as well take Lad here because I don't know. I thought it was a good pick for the value, but
it's good
for my team.
It's a good pick. I don't hate the pick at all. I just think that with your build, it was tough. It was a tough pick.
Yeah.
I like it though. Anything else, bro?
No, that's it.
All right. I appreciate you drafting with us, bro.
Sure, you already know.
All right, man. Later.
All right, later.
All right, let's see here. Thank you, Ricky. I don't know how I feel about my team, honestly. Trade Jamar for Jettas. Yes, take Jettas. 100%, my boy. Do it live. We got a $20 holler from Captain. Captain, I'm sorry about making you wait. Knicks, AK, Sutton, Rome, Kelsey, ETN. Let me get this one out of the way because I just hit it. AK, what are we doing? Thoughts? Knicks, AK. I don't know who. Who's JAH, bro? Who's Ja? Ja. Can someone help me? Who's Ja? It's late, but I don't think I'm crazy. Who's Ja? Sutton, Rome, Kelsey, ETN. If you got Tootenham, I'm excited about this. If not, I don't know what's going to happen if that. Is Javante? Ja. It's got to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Who's Ja? I got Ja. I've never heard ever once, and bro, I stream about 5 to 9 hours a day. Never once has someone called Jahmyr Gibbs Ja. Never once. Never once. How many hours? Let's just say I stream 6.5. No, I stream more than that. I go live for 2 or 3 hours in the 8 p.m. show. I go live for another 2 hours. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Let's say 7 hours a day. 7 hours a day times, we'll call it 275 days out of the year. That's 1,925 hours. And then we'll just say I do, so 1,925, 5 times, 5 times, like, I don't know. So not 450 plus, what did I say the number was? Damn it, I forget. Let's call it 6 hours a day times 365, just to be safe. 2,190. 2,190 streamed hours. And I've never once heard someone call Jahmyr Gibbs Ja. It's never happened. Never happened. 20, and you know what? Never mind. What am I even doing? Times 3. Or times 2.5, let's even say. 5,475 streamed hours. Never once. Knicks, AK, Ja. Jahmyr Gibbs, Sutton, Rome, Kelsey, ETN. I don't know. There's not much to do here other than maybe trade AK. And you didn't give me much to work with. AK and Sutton for like a big monster. I go after JJ. Unless Ja is JJ. All right, almost on the clock. I don't know who I'm taking here. I have zero clue who I'm taking here. What quarterback is even available? Is there one? Kirk Cousins. Milrow. Go Milrow. Thank you, my boy, for your super chat. Eddie, I'm not mad at you at all. I'm not sure. Did Eddie respond? Eddie's probably like, you son of a bee. Eddie, oh, here's Eddie. Eddie says Gibbs. Okay. Never heard it. That's the first time I've heard of Ja. Eddie, thank you for the super chat. I like the team to a degree, but there's not much there. You didn't paste much in there. So I would say, like, I like the team. I'm willing to trade AK and Sutton for one monster. If not, then maybe ETN and Sutton for one monster and you leave AK, or you trade AK for Garrett Wilson or something. You trade ETN and Sutton for a running back. ETN for Judkins straight up. Drop Fannin or Ingram for Likely. I would drop Ingram for Likely. Ingram is just absolutely disappointment right now, but I monitor him. 0-3, Bo Nix drop. Bo Nix drop him for Dart. Not yet, man. Bo Nix is still doing okay. Gibbs in Dan Campbell's phone as Ja. Get to know the interview website. No, everybody calls me. Apparently there is something inside the locker room where he is called Ja. We never call him Ja. I never. It's new to me, bro. I do this for a living, and I never once have called him Ja. Gibbs is in Dan Campbell's phone. Okay, I believe it. About to text my supervisor. I'm out tomorrow. Good excuse for a day off. I hope you don't get in trouble for that, though, Tatered. I mean, I guess Ja has been Ja Gibbs. I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't flow right. $20 hauler from Captain. Captain, sorry about the wait on this one, damn it. Captain
Alert.
Crunch.
Super chat alert.
My boy coming in strong, Captain. Captain, you're my man, Blue. You are my captain. Let me drop this on here. We got G Money with the super chat as well. We got Captain. I kind of already reviewed the teams. I'll pull it up again, but I don't know if I'm going to review them again. I'll look at see who's my favorite team. 1 and 2. Oh, the running backs, Hampton, Benson, Jeanty. Very good running backs, though. Or those his running backs? Your running backs are Judkins, Henry, JCM Tootin. Okay, CD, London, Wilson. I like your team. McBride. I want Hampton, Benson owner, only running backs. I mean, but he's got good running backs. Those 3 running backs are fine. He rejected Henry and JCM and Chubb for Hampton, Benson. He wanted QJ. He wants QJ? Well, throw QJ in. Hampton. He rejected Henry, JCM, and Chubb for Hampton, Benson. I kind of rather, I don't know if I want to even do that. I still like Henry to a degree, bro. I like Hampton and Benson, though. It's nice, but I don't know. I suppose it is maybe better, but Henry and Judkins, I mean, Toot might step up and you're going to be like, would you rather have Henry or both of those running backs? I don't know. Chat, would you rather, I guess throw QJ in if you want to do the deal. Would you rather have Hampton and Benson or I'm sorry, yeah, Hampton, Benson, let's see. He rejected Henry, JCM, Chubb. Would you rather have Henry or Hampton, Benson? Hampton, Benson, okay. Tatered Sandwich dropping another $20 hauler in the chat. What a monster. He's not even awake right now and he's dropping $20 haulers. He's sleep super chatting right now. No trouble. I'm too good at what I do. I bet you are, bro. You're sleep super chatting right now. He's literally sleep chatting. Neil, appreciate your super chat. I'll answer yours in 1 second, my boy. The chat is saying Hampton Benson. Okay. I think everyone's downgrading Henry a little too much right now, but I'm fine with that trade. Throw in QJ if he wants it. If not, I don't really know what else to tell you because I'm not trading Henry for Hampton straight up. I would potentially trade Lamb for like Hampton in a wide receiver, but I don't know what wide receivers he has. But I also don't know that I want to trade Lamb. You know, trading Lamb's tough. G Money, you monster. 1 and 2 QBs are Allen, Dart, Hampton, Benson, Chase Brown, Tootin, Harvey, Puka, Ibuka. Like the team, got offered Mahomes and Judkins for Allen. I take that. Should I counter with Allen for Mahomes and Rice? Oh, I like that too. What if you did both and you throw back? Jeez, man, what could you throw back to him? Chase Brown? Throw back Chase Brown. Mahomes, Rice, and Judkins for Chase Brown and Josh Allen? Do it live. If not, I do take Mahomes and Rice or Mahomes and Judkins. I like Judkins and Rice the same, really. But I'd love to add it in and put Chase Brown in. That'd be pretty good, bro. That'd be pretty nice. Pretty smooth. Pick one running back and one wide receiver. I should trade for a stud wide receiver. So, Kamara, I'm trying to get rid of Kamara and Olave, Kamara and Worthy, Kamara and Hill. I don't think Worthy or Olave are considered studs. I think Hill could be to somebody. So, Kamara and Hill or Scatterboo and Hill for potentially JJ, for Lamb if you can wait on it, for Rice if you can wait on it, etc., etc. Garrett Wilson's a little low for Kamara and Hill, to be honest. I think St. Brown, Nico, JJ. JJ's such a good player to trade for right now. Everybody's scared of him. Steven, thank you for that earlier chat, my guy. You're a monster. Cam, appreciate you. Pollard. Start to Pollard, Monty, Hendy. Should I trade Neighbors? I wouldn't trade Neighbors. I mean, it depends on your situation, but I mean, in general, I wouldn't. I'd let this value climb, bro. Unless somebody comes in and knocks the door down and says, take my team. And it's, amazing trade. Hendy, I'm starting Hendy and probably Monty for now. But I'd trade Pollard if I could. Or Monty. Trade Monty high. Try and trade Monty and a receiver to get another running back that you can start to like better than Monty, like Judkins or Benson. Can only start 3: Olave, Scat, Warren, Javonte, Hendy, London, Pollard. So your safe move, for sure, you're starting Javonte and Hendy, in my opinion. And then the safe move might be Scat, but the high-risk, high-reward move would be London. So Scat or London. Chat, who you starting this week, London or Scat? Scat or London? Shoddy, see you later, bro, or whoever's leaving. Appreciate you. Please hit the subscribe button on the way out the door. You guys absolutely rock. Like and subscribe. If you are in here, hit that subscribe button. Do it live.
Hit that subscribe button if you're new and wipe your feet at the door.
Thank you. Appreciate you. We've got, man, we keep climbing on the... We keep climbing up the subscriber number. I mean, you guys are amazing. Keep hitting that subscribe. I think we're out of here for the night, though. I don't think I'm going to do a draft on Underdog right now. Tomorrow night we will, but if you guys want to now, go in there and draft away, and then obviously we'll do some hires. I'll do a higher, lower show maybe tonight in conjunction with my content that I got to create. So please hit this link that I just dropped in the live chat. I'll pin it in the live chat. This is how you draft on Underdog. Play $5, get 50, and we'll draft in the evenings or the midnight Eastern. Actually, most nights we'll draft. But I'll do some sort of higher, lower in conjunction with the video that I'm going to drop tonight. That I'm going to create tonight for tomorrow's 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific time drop. Thank you, Tater Sandwich, for all the super chats. Please rest up. Thank you for drafting. Oh, I didn't go back over to the draft real quick. I'm sorry. So thank you again, Captain, for the $20 hauler. You're absolute savage tonight with the super chats. Thank you very, very much. These teams are really close. If I had to pick a winner, okay, so let me look at Travis's team real quickly. He has a good squad. Let's see here if I can move this down slightly. You guys can see. Nope, too far. I want you to see the names. There we go. Travis's team is Ashton Jeanty, Buka. Ashton Jeanty, Buka, McMillan, Javante, Tootin. It's a good team, Travis. A really good team. Penix, Jackson, Jacobs, Pickens, Murray. I guess I will review all the teams. Murray, Hall, Devontae Smith. Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's a good team. It's a good team. I like Travis's more right now. My team, let's compare, and I'll keep trying to crown a winner and then see if the winner can beat all the other teams against the field. JD5, Hampton, Judkins. Adams, Debo, Fields, Harvey, B-Rob, Travis Hunter, Corum, Sampson. Do I like my team more than Travis's, in all honesty? I mean, Josh Allen's such a monster. I think they're near dead even. Hampton, Judkins, and Adams, Debo. It's really, really solid. And I got Fields, so he got Penix Jr. Penix Jr. bounces back. He's got a better team. If Fields bounces back, I got a better team. It kind of comes down to that super flex. So this one hurts. JSN, Caleb, Sutton, Scat. I like the team. You really need Kamara to step up and Scatterboo to step up. Then you're in the mix. But Gibbs, Nico, Rice. Waiting on Rice. How's this look? Mason. It's a good team. Nico Gibbs. I mean, it's a good team. Quarterbacks are not as good though, so we'll see what happens. But it's a good team. We'll see if Darnold steps up. I mean, what if Aaron Rodgers keeps the job all year? And one of McCarthy or Darnold stay in there. Like, you've got a shot, but you kind of need... What if you have no quarterbacks at some point? Jamar Chase, Bowers, London. MHJ, this is the auto team. MHJ, it ended up being a pretty good team. It's not the best team, but it's pretty decent. Bijan, Achane, May, Garrett Wilson, Laporta, Higgins, Jamo, Worthy. I like this team. This is pretty good. Bijan, Achane, May, Garrett Wilson, Laporta. I think it's good. I think it's a top 4 team right now for sure. Top 4. Ricky, JJ Lamb, BT, McConkey, Warren, Monty, Swift. T-Law and Tua's rough though. This is where Superflex is different than other teams. You can look at this team and say you love it all you want, but you get to the quarterbacks. It's hard to win a league with quarterbacks like that, and T-Law's playing like trash. So you need, and so is Tua. So you need a lot of turnaround. Otherwise, you're done. Doesn't matter what you're. But if you get turnarounds, then you'll be okay. Puka, Barkley, Love, Purdy, Walker, ETN, DJ Moore, Addison. Pretty crafty team. I'd say top 6, easy. Now we're running out of top 6 teams, so who's going to nudge someone out? JT, Neighbors, Kyron. Wow. I didn't even see this one the whole draft, really. Didn't pay much attention to it. But the Goff part, that's not bad. Pearsall, Tyreek Hill. Man, I mean, if Tyreek Hill balls out the rest of the year and Goff plays even top 7, 8-ish, you could easily win the whole thing. But that will be contingent upon that. Mahomes, who likes that team? That's not bad. Mahomey, Bucky, Dak, Benson, Flowers, McLaurin. Lot contingent upon McLaurin. St. Brown, Cook, Dunze, Daniel, Indiana Jones, Chuba. Nice team. Very crafty. Maybe the final 6 team, that we have top 6. I think we're out of top 6 teams, though, for sure. Herbert, Henry, Nix, Hendy, Allen, Sharps, Evans. Man, if Evans only misses 4 games, you'll be okay. It's a good team. It's a good team. I obviously, it's going to depend a lot on Keenan Allen, A.O. Manor. Your wide receivers could be in trouble, or you could be okay. It's going to all be contingent upon that. I think you're outside the top 6 with an upside to go a lot higher than 4 or 5 if everything goes right. And Gary, McCaffrey, Baker, Trey McBride, AJB, Stafford, Olave, Pollard, Kittle. Kittle was a steal. Even though he's out, it's a steal. Hey, man. I mean, if all goes well with Kittle, Burrow, in case he comes back, Kittle, I mean, you probably need Judy or Olave or Jennings to do really, really well, and AJB to do. You need AJB to be AJB. He has to stay AJB. If he does, and you get McCaffrey to stay healthy, we can make a trade, Gary. I got Brian Robinson Jr. I didn't know you drafted McCaffrey when I made that pick. I like your team, though, bro. You did good. Nice job, guys. Thank you so much for drafting with us. You guys are amazing. Joel with the $10 hauler. Joel, thank you so much. Just traded away London, Tyreek, and Jalen Warren for Neighbors and Hampton and Pacheco. Man, did you even take him out to dinner first? I mean, God. You won the trade, bro. Nice job. Fantastic. Drop Troy Franklin for Luther Burden. I'd rather have Burden by a hair right now. Yeah. Close, though. Arguable. Should I trade Igbuka, CD, and Bill for Bijan, Terry, McLaurin? Jeez, man. So it's Bijan and Terry out at least one game, but it might be worse. Might not be, but it might be. Igbuka, CD out 3 to 4 games. I probably lean toward Buka CD if you can weather it. If you can't, I understand. I'd want to get more, though. Smitty starting to panic. Hendy, Harvey, Pacheco, Bucky. I like your running backs, though. Lamb, Adunze, Rice. I mean, your problem is you have Rice and Lamb. But, bro, you have Addison coming back. You got Rice and Johnston for now, Bowers. I think I wait this out, bro. You got a good squad. I don't think I'm moving too much. Quentin Johnston and maybe... Yeah, I wait it out. Bro. Quentin Johnston and May for maybe a quarterback upgrade or something. Trade away JCM and Tillman for Kamara and Dynasty. I don't think so, man. Kamara's on borrowed time. He might not even be like... No one might want him at all after the season. If he breaks down at the end of it, I don't think so, bro. I'd rather take a chance on JCM. Need to drop one defense for a defense. Jawan. I have who? I don't know who TY is. Tyler Warren? Ty? You guys assume we're all talking the same language. You skipped my second super chat. That was the $5 one. Okay. Here we go. I got it right here, Captain. Thank you. Need to drop one for defense. If that's Jalen Higgins, then drop Jalen Higgins. If that's T Higgins, I'm not dropping him. So I guess I'd drop. I don't want to drop him. Try and trade him, Jawan Johnson. But that's Jaden Higgins. Sure. Whoops. QJ is the number 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Currently just lost CD. Yeah, but it's not going to stay the same. So throwing him in would hurt my wide receivers. Bro, if you want to do the Benson Hampton deal, don't let QJ stand in your way. Chad, am I right? I mean, you're throwing QJ in a deal to get if you want to trade Henry, which I'm not saying I necessarily want to. I'm saying it's debatable for sure. Hampton and Benson for Henry. You can't let QJ you can't let QJ stand in the way. Am I right, chat? 5 gifted memberships from Tatered Sandwich. Please thank Tatered for dropping that.
You've just been...
Chad, am I right on that? Should I trade Bucky for Judkins and Flowers? No, but Judkins and Garrett Wilson or something. QJ is free throw in with good value to casuals. says Tatered Sandwich. I think he's the house's money, bro. Keep Jeanty, you can't get it. Yeah, I agree, Shoddy, for the most part. Keep Jeanty, depending on the question. Top 4. Let's see here. Top 4 missing 2 to auto picks. And good night officially. Now I'm crashing. Thank you, Tatered. Appreciate you. Thank you for doing. I think you're already asleep, though. QJ is the number 5. So we throwing him in? I'm getting a lot of agreements on this one, bro. But hey, Captain, trust your gut. Trust your gut, bro. But I'm not worried about QJ if that's the deal you want to do. Now, the question is, does the chat want QJ and Henry or Benson and Hampton? I think there was another player in there. But does the chat rather have Hampton and Benson or Henry and QJ? That's the now true question. Travis says throw him in too. Would you rather roster Woody Marks or Tootin? Well, what do you think I'm going to say, pal? I mean, I assume you watch the show semi-regularly, you know, but here you go. Here you go. There you go, broski. Tootin' to the moon, my boy. To the moon. Woody Marks, just in case that was too quick for you. You could screenshot it or pause it, but Tootin', Woody Marks is on here, but you'll see where Tootin' is. Tootin's a league winner, bro. 10 out of 10 of being one of the best pickups, if not. Like, these 4 guys are full load drop material. You know what I'm saying, Jacob? And I can't expect you to watch every show, so I don't know. You're free, but you could call in real quickly to review, or just give me your thoughts on the team. I don't want to review it all. I'm probably going to jump out of here really quickly, but I didn't know if you were wanting to say anything. Benson and Hampton. Rock out. I know you were trying to call in earlier. I think I saw a missed call. I didn't have it up because I was going through all those supers. I don't have the phone line up in that scenario, but I did see that you called. If Rock out, if you're there, you can call in. I know you wanted to. I think you called in. I think that's today. Man, what a draft though. I don't know how I did, to be honest. I don't know if I love. That was a tough draft. 0 and 3. Trade Hurts, Kittle, Cook for Baker, McBride, Benson. Hurts, Kittle, Cook. I'm taking Hurts, Kittle, Cook. But it's debatable. I think most people would take that side. I believe most people would. Thank you for the blank super chat, Akili. I'll check and see if you maybe ask a question right after it. Travis, I assume you're good. That was a tough draft. Tater Sandwich, you're supposed... Oh, you are asleep, probably. You're probably asleep right now. That's all right. He doesn't know he's here. He's super chatting. I love that he's calling in work. Do I trade CD? Tater, don't tell us where you work or give anything away, but tell me what you do. I'm going to say you're in sales. Or finance. You're in like some sort of investment, banking, or sales. But don't tell us like where or anything. All right, I think I'm out of here. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for the super chats. You're unbelievable. Unbelievable. $20 haulers from Tatered Sandwich and Captain and Beezy and Jay and Austin and G Money and Tatered Sandwich again. And I think we had I don't know if we might have had more, and then celebratory messages. Let me see if we had any. And gifted memberships. We had, who do we have gifted memberships on the show? It was Tatered Sandwich gifting 5. New Age Outlaw, if you're watching right now, thank you so much for gifting on the other. BBQ gifting on the other show. You guys are unreal. Travis must be gone, unless I missed his message. But Tatered Sandwich, fiance bait. Finance. Baby, you nailed it. Dogs. I can't stay there, though. Thank you, Tatered Sandwich. Tatered Sandwich to the moon, man. Spotify stock, baby. Not advice. Just an observation. Dropped Jake Browning or Tesla for my waiver pickup. I'd probably drop Tesla. They just don't seem to have enough volume for him right now. I mean, assuming you don't need Browning, you could drop Browning. But Akili, thank you for dropping the additional message in a super chat. Should I trade Achane for Amon-Ra St. Brown? I'd probably rather have Amon-Ra by a hair, but it depends on your build, of course. But at least you know that if you need it for your build, that I like Amon-Ra slightly more. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, like, that should take care of you. All good, Smitty. Okay, no problem. All right, I'm out of here then. Appreciate you all. Thank you for drafting. That was fun. It'll be fun to check in on this. Your show keeps me awake every night. Good job, Captain. Keep it up. Appreciate you all. Don't forget to get on over to the Patreon. It's 365 24/7 live chatting. Here's the link right here. I'll pin this link. Make sure you click the link right here, the underdog link, before I get rid of it. And the description is in the description of the video. Both these links are in the description. All my links, even to the Fantasy Football Show, my content site, rankings, trade calculator, waiver wire advice, all that, weekly ranking, lineup rankings, all of that is in the description of every video. But joining the Patreon specifically, that link I just pinned in the live chat, 365 24/7 live chatting. 365 24/7 live chatting. And I'll be in there after this show for a little bit. If anybody wants to ask questions, I'll be going through the last handful of questions. I always try and go in at the end of the night and try and answer ones that don't have answers or whatever. So join that. Link is in the description. Link is pinned. I'm live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. I'm live whenever big news breaks. And I'm also live midnight Eastern almost every single night. Thank you, everybody. If I missed any super chats, just put it in the comments of this video. Not in the live chat here, but in the comments of the video that I missed a super chat or something. Tatered Sandwich, appreciate you. Thank you for everything, bro. Yeah, don't say where. All right, later. Appreciate you all. Tatered Sandwich finishes the #1 rank tonight, by the way. Captain finishes #2. And Austin finishes #3 ranked tonight. G Money was closely behind. Tig was closely behind. Joseph was closely behind. You guys all three were tied for fourth place. Cry was 7th. Cody was 8th. Devin was 9. Yaz was 10. Evan, Big Homie, Akili, Joel, James, IP, Nick Q, Shoddy, Devin, Finish 82, Damian, Thomas, Rico, B. Fred. It goes on and on. 80. Thank you, 80. You guys rock. All right, see you all tomorrow. I should have a video at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Deuce. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Blackbeard. Thank you, Space Ricky. Thank you, Sick Nasty. Thank you, DeBalt. Thank you, Vampy. Appreciate you all. Kenny Powers, if you're out there.